from Soldier Field. Dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be first down. Here's Daniels. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. Touchdown, Washington. Rashad White, 49 yards. And the Commanders go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
This makes the score. Commanders 6. Bears nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Khalif Raymond. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up the score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And out of 7.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated. A wild throw.
Good pick, good pick.
Intercepted. Picked up by the Oregon man, Dylan Thieneman. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35. Looking to put a drive together. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Williams. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Caleb Chason, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. Here comes the Bears punter now. Jalen Lane deep for Washington. This is brought in at the 21. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw is Daniels. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Krosky Merritt. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Daniels going to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
To the air goes Daniels. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They go play action. Daniels. And this is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Daniels. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bears will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Williams. Under pressure, they got him again. Adafe Owe able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 15. Throwing now is Daniels. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 35. And the Commanders' first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Daniels looking to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To the air, Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part and got on the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this off to Swift. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Throwing is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Chicago!
DeAndre Swift, 41 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Now the point after try for Santos. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Makes the score Bears 14, Commanders 6. Cairo Santos to kick off for
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Tyreek Stevenson.
And I think the ball's out.
And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
Jake Moody to kick off for
Set to
Washington.
resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd?
Working out of the gun, Williams.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago.
DeAndre Swift.
His second touchdown of the night.
And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Krosky Merritt.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked up by the Oregon man, Dylan Thiedemann.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
First down, and they go with Swift again.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Flush to his right. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
Flushed out right.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught. It's the rookie from Clemson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Gain on the play. 1st down, Commanders.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Washington.
Here's Daniels.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
So Washington now with an important two-point conversion attempt.
Washington will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7.
21. Commanders 14.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
2nd and 6.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
Good game, bro.
And he's across for the touchdown. In the final minute, that should just...
Still trying to get my feet under me.
Brandon, that touchdown certainly looks like the clincher to me.
Probably a little too much to overcome, don't you think?
I would agree. I say at this stage of the game, that touchdown should seal the fate.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels.
He'll buy some time right.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
1st down, Washington.
Flush to his right.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts
as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Back to throw. Daniels.
He's got his receiver, Lane. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
the Bears are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Daniel's pass intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. There on the stop was Leo Chanel.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran